my channel. This is a haul and also a talk. It's not a fashion talk, although I'm going to talk about fashion throughout the video. It's going to be a little personal talk to share a little bit of my testimony. And yeah, I don't get very personal on here because I'm private in general, but like, I don't know what that is. But I want to share because when God blesses you, you got to share. And I've been trying to share my testimony with people as I see them or come across them, or as the Spirit leads me to share. And the Spirit led me to share to my YouTube last week. So I said, next time I film a video, I don't care what kind of video it is, I'm going to share. Because I have a word that everybody needs to hear. Malaya is here. Malaya, you want to say hello?
Sure.
She wants to say hello. The crate isn't here. Dogs are not out.
Game.
They're not closed off in the crate. They're loose. So we're going to see how this works. I'm going to come around the front, baby. You want to sit in my lap?
Hi.
She's getting so big, right? Look how long her hair is. You want to say anything?
I have a tailgate game today.
She's going to her first tailgate for football.
Yes.
Yes. And that's it.
And we are very busy tomorrow. We have to go to something at church. We have to go to my mom's best friend's son's soccer game. Then after that, we have
Tell
to...
her schedule. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And after that, we have to... What do we have to do?
Birthday party.
Oh yeah, we have my one of my best friend's birthday party, and that's gonna be like in the afternoon, and then she's gonna have a movie little night thing, and we're gonna watch Minions 2.
Okay, are we done?
And then after that, that's all we're gonna do tomorrow. So
thank you for letting us know that. You're gonna tell mommy what things you like in the video and what things you don't?
Yes. And can I go ahead and start us off with the number one thing that I like from this?
I've already filmed that last time.
But still, I want to show y'all. Can y'all believe that my mother, her right here,
Mm-hmm.
she knows that I love Biggie.
She's my child.
So much. Like, I love his music. I love his everything. I love how he's, like, really good friends with Tupac. Like, I love him.
He was.
And
I told her backstory.
She got a Biggie merch shirt. She knows how much I love, like, famous. Like, I love, like, 90s shows. Like, I love Cosby Show. And she got Claire merch.
Would you wrap it up?
Okay. And she got this adorable Biggie merch that literally has pictures all with Biggie on. Look at it. It's gorgeous. And she didn't even bother. It's beautiful. You can wear this literally anywhere. And she didn't even bother to get me.
Like, it's in men's size. It's going to be too big.
Well, give me an extra small.
I'll get you an extra small, okay?
Like, and you can even get some matching leggings to this.
They don't have matching Biggie leggings.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to show y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, your homegirl, she betrayed me.
I betrayed you. That's a harsh word. I will get you a Biggie shirt.
Yay! Okay, I love my homegirl now.
Well,
Love you. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you so much. So, I think I'm going to talk about the clothes. I'm trying to decide what I want to do first. Anyway, this shirt is a part of the haul. It says highest drip. I thought it was really, really cute. It's got the world on it with like a drippy smiley face. It has a smiley face on the bottom. I'll put a picture of my outfit. I just have on those tights from H&M that I told you guys that I love. The biker shorts. And I don't know what shoes I'm going to wear because I don't have any shoes. I had on Crocs half the day because it was just chaotic today. But I'll link this shirt below. Everything in the video will be linked below. And I'm showing it's available. All my socials, I blog on Instagram. Please go follow me there. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Tell a friend.
Tell your sister, your mother, your brother, your father, your cousin, your aunt about 7 Southern Chic Shopaholic. Become a Sheiky today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna start off showing you the other piece I got from Fashion Nova, and then I'm gonna go talk a little bit, show a little bit, talk a little bit. So yeah, from Fashion Nova, I just got this t-shirt. I don't shop from Fashion Nova a lot. So I shop a lot. So I don't have to buy core pieces anymore for my wardrobe. Not really. I do that probably like every 4 years. I did a jean purge earlier this year, so I have been replacing my jeans. I bought some Good American ones. I bought some from a pair from H&M. I bought 2 pair from American Eagle that I'm getting today. And Abercrombie, I bought some from those. So I'm good on those. So the pieces that I buy now are not so much core pieces, even though if I give away a core piece, I'll replace it. I talked about this in a previous video. If you haven't seen my past videos, please watch. Below I will link my channel page where you can go see the rest of my videos. But if I purge a piece, which throw it away, give it away, Goodwill it, sell it, Poshmark it, eBay it, I'll replace it with another core piece. So a core piece would be like jeans, because jeans are a core piece for me. I can wear jeans to work if I have to go to work. I wear them on the weekend. I love jeans. I love denim. White jeans are a core piece. A white shoe, a black shoe, a staple piece, a bag. If I sell a bag, I'll replace it with another bag. So that's how we're working my wardrobe, because I have so many clothes. I try to sell before I buy anything. Talked about this before. We talked about it. So on Fashion Nova, they had this sweater cardigan that I saw somebody had on Instagram, and I wanted it so bad, but it was out of stock. And one of my girls I follow, and she follows me, I think her like Shop Hustle or something. I'll put her name here, but I can't think of it right now. She posted it and said that it was back in stock, because I didn't know it was a popular cardigan. I just liked it because I like bright colors, but apparently it is. And when she posted it, I went and snatched it up because, yeah, I mean, I wanted it so bad. So it's a long, and I'll put pictures of everything here because I'm short and also I'm sitting down. It's just a long black cardigan with just different color threads. It has like metallic gold threads in there as well. I got it in an extra large because the plus sizes did not restock, and I wanted it just that bad. And I don't think they will restock because they've been out of stock since the last fall winter. But this would be like a staple piece for me because I color block a lot, I mix prints a lot, and I like bright colors. So I would wear this over a leopard dress. I'll wear this over a lot of different prints. I'll wear it with camo pants. I mean, mixing, don't be afraid to mix fabrics, mix prints, just have fun with your clothes. But yeah, I loved it. It's called Paint the Skies cardigan. If y'all might want to go try to get it. I don't know if it's still on sale. I don't think I can link Fashion Nova, but the SKU number is CLK3004. And like I said, everything that's available in the video that I can link will be linked in my Like to Know It. Please go click on the links because I do get a small commission off of the products that you buy. And it takes some effort to link. So please check out the links. So this is the first thing. So I got this and this shirt from Fashion Nova. And that's all I got from there. Getting invaded by dogs. Hopefully they'll behave and I don't have to get rid of them. So I don't know if I showed y'all my dogs in the last video. This is Brody. He's my baby. He's obsessed with me. Okay.
He is a stalker.
They're sheep poos.
And both of them are doggy drunk.
And this is Bobo.
24/7. They're doggy
Bobo's the smaller one. They're both brothers.
Yeah, they're my brother.
But Brody's fat and Bobo's not. And Mariah's gonna get them all like. Like, please move, because you're going to get them all excited, and I need them to be still.
But they're going to be famous. And Brody needs to get his modeling out. That's why he's...
Okay, let me finish. Please, bye.
Brody is a model, and that's
Brody's
his
a model.
dream.
I said Bobo looks like Prince, and Brody looks like Idris Elba. Come here, bro. Brody, stop. I'm not going to put you on the floor. Jeez. Brody looks like Idris Elba, doesn't he? He's like such a man. Like, he looks like a man, like a full-grown man. And Bobo looks like Prince to me.
Little baby.
But anywho, that's what I got from Fashion Nova. So what I want to talk about is God's will for your life. God's will versus your will. And I'm going to tell my testimony about how I started to kind of shift the trajectory of how I see things. Still working on it, of course. You know, we are human. And so, but I'm going to start off by saying my life has been changing drastically since I've been filming, and I haven't talked about a lot of it just because I am private. I moved in the course of the video. I do have a video dedicated to me moving. I talked about more like how I purchased my house with the student loans, but I want to say that my life shifted. So it started off with my dad getting sick. So my dad got sick during COVID, probably a year and a half ago now. So it's 2022. You know, some of the years are just a blur. In 2020 of October. Was it 2020 of October? In 2020 of October, my dad got sick. And yeah, he got sick. And so I was having to go back forth to Mississippi, which is home for me. I'm not from Georgia. I live from Mississippi. Probably every week or every 2 weeks. So it's very, very stressful for me. I have a close-knit family. We're close. Mom, dad, sister, me. That's it. We have an extended family that's large, but our immediate family is close. And so I was having to go on very often. My dad and I are extremely close. And so that is when things started really to shift more for me. So my dad got sick. I was having to deal with that, and I was on Instagram one day, and I was so anxious because I had so much going on with work. I'm a financial analyst. I had so much going on with work, and I was just like stressed to the max. Malaya was doing homeschool because they were at home, so I had to teach and work and travel, and it was a lot. I was on Instagram one day. Therapy for Black Girls came up, and something said, now I know it's the Holy Spirit, you need a therapist. So I go on Therapy for Black Girls. I put in my name and my city and address. I am such a supporter of therapy. It's helped me tremendously. So I went on the website. I prayed because I'm divorced. I haven't talked about that either. And I'm going to start talking about more my life things, because I do feel like that there's a lot of things that I have worked through past, and I feel like can be a blessing to other people. So I'm going to start incorporating more of these things. But anyway, I got divorced, and I went to see a therapist then. I did not have the best experience. Now looking back, I feel like I was not open. I know everything happens for a reason, so I do feel like I saw her for a reason. So I was kind of leery of the therapist thing. I prayed when I looked at the list, when I put in my city, for God to lead me to the right therapist. I wanted somebody that believed in God. I am Christian. I'm very involved in church. I love the Lord. That's a huge part of my life. And so I wanted somebody who believed like I believed. So I picked this lady. I said, she looks nice. That's who God told me to choose. I started going to therapy. While I was going to therapy, I was in a relationship. Probably been in it about 2.5, 3 years at the time. And so, which was a solid relationship. And so I started to grow and change. Therapy started to help me. I went to therapy initially to help me process all the things that were going on with my dad, just my family dynamic, me, different pressures and stuff with work, school, my life, family. It was a lot. Therapy helped me tremendously. I would advise anybody to go to therapy. It's not taboo. You're not crazy. It's changed. God has used it to change my life. So started going to therapy. I started working on myself. Things started to slowly change for me. My dad's getting better. I'm back at home. He's doing well, and even now. And so life's going on. So about 6 months after that, I'm in a house that I'm renting. The landlord calls. I've been living in that house forever because I wanted Malaya to go to school in the area. I love the school. She loved the school. I was initially going to buy when I was married. That kind of shifted things for me. And so I was going to buy before that, like 2 years before that, but I was hindered from my student loans. But now I know there was not time for me to buy. So I was aware of the buying process. Back to the story. So landlord called, said you have 30 days to move out. I'm going to get my hair. I was distraught. I mean, my dad was better, but he was still recovering. And so Malai's still doing school from home. I'm still working from home. Life's still chaotic. And so I was like, where am I going to go? Like, how am I going to move? Like, the housing market was horrible. I was like, this is crazy. Like, what am I going to do? I'm coming back from the beauty salon. And I applied for a loan through my bank that I've been banking with, got denied because of my student loans. I knew my student loans were a hindrance. So I was coming back from getting my hair done one morning. Rocket Mortgage commercial came on the radio. So I'm like, okay, call Rocket Mortgage immediately, get approved. Fast forward, go view houses, house after house after house. I got denied for the houses because somebody would come in and sweep the houses. The market was horrible. It was the worst time possible to move. But now I know that God was like, I don't care. I want to move you, and I want to move you today. That's the start of my story, is that we have plans for our life, right? I was going to be in this relationship with this person. We were going to get married. We were going to move into our own house. I was going to, you know, my career was going to continue to go this way. My daughter was going to go to this school. Like, this is my life, how I saw. That wasn't God's plan for my life. I was working on my student loans, getting them sort of situated, working on my credit, just improving it. My credit was great. The student loans were not the problem. I was comfortable. Everything was fine. Well, the Lord didn't want me comfortable anymore. The Lord said move. I had to move. That's when it started to connect with me. It's God's will, not mine. Initially, when my dad got sick, it connected to me that God is in control. That's when I started to get that like playing through my head. God is in control. God is in control. God is in control. Okay, so then I move into the house. I try to look for the house, go get a house, paying over asking, didn't get a house. Pull up to the house I'm currently in. I pull in the driveway. My realtor, me and him got really close during the process because, I mean, it was just a horrible situation, right? So I pull into the house and he looks at me. He says, "This is your house." And I said, "I know." Like when I drove in, it was just like you heard the, oh, you know, like that. I saw that. I mean, it was everything I asked for. The house was brick. It was off from the road. It had gorgeous grass, the yard. I mean, it was everything that I wanted wrapped up in one little package. All these other houses had little pieces of things that I wanted, and I have to compromise on something. That's how I know, point two, when God is ready to bless you. That's why the biggest thing, if you don't get anything out of this video, anything out of this story, it's we have plans. I'm a planner. I have this planner. I have another planner. I have a calendar at work. My life is very routine. It is. It's like, I mean, but it's okay to plan.
Yes, this planner.
Oh, thank you, Malai. Okay. It's okay to plan. I'm not saying anything wrong about planning. I'm saying God's will for our life is far better than anything we can imagine or think for ourselves. Anything that you can plan or you think that you can figure out or you can concoct in your brain, what he has for you is amazing. Okay? So that's the running theme through the story. Also, when you make mistakes, because nobody ever wants to admit to the mistakes. I fell into the trap of this early on, saying, oh, everything happens for a reason, and it does. All things work together for our good, and they do. I agree. And because God is so faithful, I'm so glad that he will take things that are not good and use them to grow us. But if I'm honest about me, I'm not speaking for anybody else, a lot of times things that happen that are not so great are because I was going on my will, what I wanted. I wasn't praying to God in advance about these things that I was doing. I was just going with what I saw from my life. And that might not have been what God wanted from my life at the time. When I didn't get the house the first time, when I found out about the student loans, I was getting my house inspected. When I found out that like my loan was approved, like I was good to go, everything was fine. When they did what's the person called that comes behind not the inspector, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The person at the loan company like checks through all your documents. I was crushed. But now that I know, I was going on my timeline and my outlook for my life, not God's. And that is an issue. So, I just want to say, second thing, pray before you do anything. Trust in the Spirit, like lean into what God wants. Ask God before you make any decision, not small decisions you're going to make on your own and only big decisions. Go all decisions. Fast forward, I have to submit a paper for the house. I'm not going to go and tell the whole story for the house. A letter to the people saying, pick me, because, I mean, everybody's coming for these houses. So I put a letter in with my offer. The couple picks me like that. I get the house. We're moving to the house. Life's great, right? I get the house that I've always wanted. We're in the house. Everything's fine. Life is just going on. At work, things are slowly happening for me. I'm getting promoted. I'm going to different levels. And I'm an overachiever by nature. If I was a janitor, I want to be head janitor. If I was a street sweeper, I want to be #1 street sweeper. I want to know all things. I want to know my job. I just like to know. I don't like not knowing. That's just my personality. So I'm saying all that to say I'm just an overachiever in life. That's just my personality. So anyway, I'm elevating at work. I'm in my relationship, in the house. And life's going great. My dad's recovering. Therapy's still going, which is excellent. I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm learning. I started teaching a small group at church during this time. God called me to do that. And I couldn't figure out why, but I knew that it was going to prepare me for leadership because I did have aspirations to be a leader at work. And so I did the small group, leading a small group at church. I'm trying to involve myself in church more. I'm reading and studying more, praying more, going to therapy still. Okay, so the house happens. My relationship ends. So I'm in this relationship with this person for this long span of time, and it ends. The relationship ended earlier this year, which was very hard for me. And so...
And for me.
And for mine. And so I was like, oh my God, like my life is just, everything's changing so drastically during this period of time. But now that I look back and I know God wanted to isolate me to focus totally on Him. And that's another point that I want to give you. God will remove people or isolate you from friend groups, family groups to get you by yourself so that He can be your only focus. If you're the type of person that's a busybody. If you have a relationship you're into and children and this and that, things will happen to shift you so your focus can be on Him the way it needs to be. Let me start talking about some stuff. So I got some stuff from Boohoo too, and I'll get back to my story. So I only got 2 things. The next thing I got from Boohoo were some camouflage pants. Like I wanted, these look huge. I got them in a 16, I think. Oh, US 18. I can't really see. Maybe US 18, and I should have gotten them in a 16 because they are like humongous. I got them from Boohoo.
Army pants.
And I wanted like army pants. They're smooth booties, which I did not know. If y'all are 90s, if y'all went to school in the 90s, smooth booties are pants without pockets in the back. That's what we used to call them in school. The waist looks fine. I might can get them taken in because I'm not going to go through the trouble of sending them back. But I want to look at the part. It comes like a packing slip. I guess it doesn't. But I'm thinking I cannot see. It's a UK 18, and I want to say US 16. I think that's a 16. Maybe they're supposed to be baggy. I don't know. I will try everything on in the video for y'all. So I wanted some camouflage pants, and these are cuffed at the bottom, which are really, really cute. Like they have the jogging bottom. So I really like those, and I found these at Boohoo. I haven't shopped in Boohoo in forever just because the quality got kind of shaky. And so, yeah. I got a t-shirt. I'm all about t-shirts. Y'all know that. This t-shirt looks like it's really, really small. Like, it's tiny. It's a size US 18, and it's, like, small. It says you are limited edition, but it's like a tiny tee. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really tiny. It's cute though. I got it in 18. It's really thin. It's not good quality. I'll probably keep it because it was just like $7 or $8, but yeah, that's a 16 because a UK 22 is an 18. But I mean, I'm just gonna wear it around the house while I work from home, so it's not gonna be that bad. But yeah, it's not very good quality. And lastly, what I got from Boohoo, this is my favorite. This is what I was waiting on. Is I got this like 70s print green blazer to go with this green sweater dress that's like spaghetti strap. And this blazer is really nice. I got this blazer in a size 16. And they had this green color and they also had pink. I love this blazer though. It's really good quality. The buttons are covered, as you can see here. So I might, like, I don't know why I'm being tortured. I might get another blazer from there because I do like the blazer. It's thin. I got it to go over a green sweater dress. I'll put the picture of the dress here that I got from H&M. And I thought it'd be really, really cute. I love the blazer though. It gives me all the 70s vibes and like white platforms. Seriously? Or pink. That would be super cute. So that's all the things from Boohoo. So my relationship ends. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So my relationship ends. I move on with my life. Work's going excellent. I get promoted again. Like it's like having like clockwork. One of the reservations that I had too in moving in the house and just transitioning in life is like, how I'm gonna pay. I'm responsible for a mortgage now. Like my life is elevating, but so is the money that I'm spending out, right? But I never once, my lifestyle did not change one time. Moving in this house, my payment changed drastically. From buying a house in this area and also the size house and everything like that. From where I was living before, it was a nice area, but I was living in the house so long, I never changed. My payment to her never changed. It was the same from when I moved in it to when I left, which was a blessing too. And looking back, I mean, she was a blessing. Even though I was angry when they told me to move, but now I know God pushed that. He will use your enemies, anybody to bless you. He will use anybody to bless you and anybody to shift you to where he wants you to be. That's why I'm looking back and how things like changed and maneuvered and how my trajectory happened. I'm like, I have to tell somebody because it's like amazing. So, relationship ends, and I wasn't as crushed as I thought I would be. I think I was more like, okay, this is what it is. It's fine. I mean, I've been through a divorce before. I can move on. So I moved on. I'm not moving on with anybody new, but I moved on in life. And so it's time for Melody to go to 6th grade. I have an idea what school I wanted to go to. I'm a planner, right? So everything's planned out. Boom, boom, boom. So ready to go. She's going to school. She was going to a magnet school. She had to apply. She applied. She danced. She got in. Everything's great. I mean, I know she's going to get in. And so she's going there. That's it. I never thought twice about it. My job is getting more and more demanding just because of the type of work that I do. And I'm maneuvering. Life's fine. It's moving along. It's great. And then I had an encounter at the school that was weird. Malaya cheers. She didn't get to cheer because we missed practice. I talked to somebody at the school. It was very and when I hung up the phone with her, I just thought something hit me all of a sudden, just like boom. This was in end of May. End of May. Something hit me just like boom to say, you're not going to send her there. And that was the Holy Spirit. So I was just like, I can't send her there. I can't. I just kept saying the same thing. So one of my coworker, a couple of days before that, told me the school that his kids went to. And I was like, I already have a school picked out for her. If it didn't work out, just because like, if it doesn't work out and she doesn't mesh well, I was already nervous about the transition for her. We moved, so she's going to a school without anybody that she knows. All her friends are at the school by where we used to live. I wasn't going to let her go to that school either because I just wasn't. I've heard different stories from different people. And so I haven't heard that many about the school that she was supposed to go to. So I was like, okay, cool. And I was just telling him like she's going to go there. Like, I'm not paying for private school. It's May. I haven't budgeted for it. It's not really in my plans right now. I'm going to let her stick with that school. And then next year, I'll be able to budget. She can go to private school. No problem. Something told me, like, no, she's not going there. So I went to go visit the school he told me about. knowing in my mind, I'm like, I haven't prepped for private school. Like, this is not something. I went to private school, little backstory. Me and my sister did as well. I went longer than her. I went until I went to high school. So I was familiar with private school. I mean, I just didn't want to send Malaya because I wanted her to have a more diverse environment. When I went, it wasn't very diverse, but I had a great experience. It wasn't bad. But so I went to the school. I walk in and I just feel like that feeling again. Like I felt when I saw the house. I felt so comfortable. Everybody was so nice, so welcoming, and I just thought to myself, like, she's gonna go here. Meanwhile, all this time I'm talking to my therapist, and immediately when I told her, she was like, no, don't send her there, send her there. And I was just like, okay. And so everything was pointing to the school. So I filled out the application. The tuition was like, and I was just like, go Lord, how? But just something just said, just fill it out. Just go. I'm usually a worrier too, but I was like, I don't even have the capacity at this point to think about the school. It's June. She's still registered at the other one. If all else fails, she'll go to the other one. If this is your will, I prayed. When I got in my car, in the parking lot of the school, I said, Lord, this is where I want her to go. I can't afford today to send her here. I haven't prepared to send her here. I mean, it would take all of my savings to send her there at this point. And I said, I just don't want to shift our lives in a way to where we have to not do the things we're accustomed to doing. We're used to living a certain way. Nothing that you have done for me at this point, to the mortgage, to the anything, to the braces from life, to anything, has shifted our lives. We've always been able to live a certain way. And Lord, I just want, if it's your will for her to go here, I would ask that you would do it for me in a way that we don't even feel it. Where she can go to the school and we'll be okay. And that was my prayer. And so I applied to go to the school. I had to have several interviews. Still feeling comfortable with the process. I applied for financial aid. And so I did get some financial aid. It was very small. And I was just thinking, when I got the letter, I was like, oh, God, I'm not able to comfortably do this. So I asked for an appeal for the financial aid. Just letting them know, like, my situation. Like, if I would have known in January and able to plan, no problem. It's just I can't do this with such short notice. So the lady was like, we're going to review it. So I'm like, okay, I'll let it go. Didn't worry about it twice. And this time, I was praying more, reading more, alone more. I felt alone a lot. Just isolated. Just like having to sit with myself. And when you have to sit with yourself, you're able to see things that you need to change, things that you might have done. That's why a lot of people like the chaos and the going and the this, that, because they don't want to do that. And I've accustomed to that too. But in this time, he like plucked me and just like, like, you have to sit in it. I want you to develop these things in yourself. I want you to be able to withstand. And I also want you to surrender to my will. So he shifted the school, isolated me from friends. Friendships were like different. My friends were also having their own things, so I didn't want to infiltrate on what they had going on. So I had to like focus. I couldn't depend on anybody else. Sometimes we have relationships with other people, not our parents, our friends. Especially if you're a Gen Zer, Gen X or millennial, we have very tight-knit friendships because a lot of us moved away from home after college or had college experiences that our parents didn't have, to where we form friendships that our friends are like our family, right? Like here, I don't have any family. I have one cousin here. The rest of the people that I know here are friends that I've made. And I'm a loyal person and naturally, so friends are very important to me. So I didn't have my friends to lean on. I had nobody but God to lean on. Work was pressing to where I had to pray every day. I was in a situation where I thought I should have been elevated somewhere. That's the vision that I was given. It didn't happen in that way. But I started to think, like, you know how you do all that you can do? Like, you've exhausted every avenue. Like, I went to this person, I went to that person. exceeded this goal. Like, I'm at the peak of my game. I've done everything that I can do to be moved. And God's like, no, I want you to do the same thing at the same level and develop these things in you. Surrender to me. And when I get ready, when my will says move, that's when you're going to move. Until then, you're not going to move. When I accepted that, and therapy helped me with that too, I was like at peace with that and just say, God, I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to do my best. And that's it. I'm going to give my all. I'm going to do what's required of me. And I know that everything will come in time. When I surrendered, that's when things really started happening for me. When I was going off of my time frame and my plan for my life, and I want this and I want that and I want this relationship, I want this person, and I pray after I meet the person, God is this person, remove this person. You cannot go off of your will, make decisions without God, and expect God to come in and swiftly remove you and change your life. It's not going to happen. Will he use your mistakes to better you? Yes. All things do work for your good. Absolutely do. Without a doubt they do. But you will make the decision for your will, and you will have to deal with whatever comes from that. Will he use that to help you? Yes. But the relationship that you were in, that you might have shouldn't have been in, you're going to go through that. Are you going to get things out of it and grow from it? Yes. Is he going to sweep you and give you the sign and say, this ain't it, move? No. But he does use everything to work together. My point that I want to drill into people, and that I found in this, that blessed me in this, his will is always superseding to whatever you think you want for yourself. Always. He is so faithful that he will use your missteps and your mistakes to bless you. Yes, he will. If you surrender to him and go by his will alone, will you have to go through a lot of the things that you've gone through? No, you won't. Will you get to whatever is there for you quicker? Probably. We hinder ourselves by getting into these places to where we're impatient and we feel like we want to move, going on what we think we have to move. God knows all things. We can never think like him because we don't know. We have no idea. He's omnipotent. He knows all. He sees all. He knows what we're going to do before we do it. So that's why we have to just say, whatever you have for me, Lord, just let that be and let that be it. So the school, they sent, so by this time I'm like, I just don't even know where she's going to school. It's 4th of July at this point. I'm getting ready to go to visit my parents, and I'm not even thinking twice about school. People would ask me like, what about school? I'm like, I didn't even focus on it. It was so big of an ask, so big of a thing. The same way with the house. And I think that this is the way he showed me, okay, Sabine, surrender to you. Have the things that he used to shift my life were so out of my realm of control that I had to depend on him. Getting a house with that much student loan debt, I couldn't fathom it. Navigating through this place that I knew on paper wasn't gonna happen like this. I was just going on true faith alone at this point. Because if I'm going on what I know, I'm not gonna get the house. It's happened before I didn't because of the same reason. There's no way I'm gonna get it. No way. But the fact that I pushed through that, I know it was nothing but my faith. And God, like, pushing, and using people in my path to help me, to intercede, to minister to me. Even those who didn't want to help me. I know everybody's not, that's helped me on this road, was not willing to help me. I know everybody wasn't willing to say a good word for me. But God will use anybody that he so chooses to help you. Anybody. The randomest person. Know that. So I'm getting ready to go home. I'm sitting to get the rental car to drive home. And I'm at the nail shop the day before to get my nails done. And my manager calls. And she's like, hey, I just want to let you know you're going to get promoted. Random. It's like 7 o'clock at the nail shop. She was like, I was just so excited I had to tell you. Woo. wow. Something I've been waiting on for so long finally just came randomly. Not when I thought, not when I pressed, not when I tried, not when I shined, not when I was special. Nothing that I did brought this on. I know it was God. I was like, wow, I was so shocked I didn't even have a response. So I was like, thank you, Lord, thank you. So then, the next day, I'm in Enterprise to get the rental car. The school calls. And the lady's like, hey, I sent you a revised letter. And look at it and let me know what you think. And let me know if you're good with it, if you're able to work, whatever. Look at the letter. And my raise from my promotion is going to afford me to send her to the school and not change my lifestyle at all. 0. A school that's very expensive. I was baffled. Like, I was so thankful. I didn't even have words to say. I mean, how fast. Everything happens in divine timing, because if I would have gotten the job when I thought I would get it, I could have gotten another car. I could have gotten things that would take up that extra money. He gave me that promotion when I could send her to where he wanted her to go. This was his will. When I sat in my car and I prayed, if this is your will for her to go here, I need you to allow me the ability to do that and not change my life. If this is what you want from me, this is what I'm asking for you. If it's your will for her to go here, and he did that for me. I was speechless. On the way home to Mississippi, I cried like most of the way, because it was just amazing in how many drastic shifts and changes my life has done. And when I look back, if she never would have missed the cheer thing, if I never would have been isolated from my friends, if I never would have felt uncomfortableness, I never would have sent her to the school. If I would have still been in a relationship, I never would have even fathomed doing these different changes. I never would have had the time to devote to the word. I never would have been able to do small groups, because I would have been busy doing things with my significant other that I needed to focus and give to God. The small group helped me be a team leader. I'm a team leader. The small group allowed me to be able to speak to people, direct things, be vulnerable, be able to lead. I didn't know that when I was doing the small group. Was I tired with the small group, working all day? Yes. Was I like, oh, do I have to do this week? Yes. But I pushed through and I did it because I felt like I fully trusted at this point. I've always been religious. I've always been going to church. I've always believed in God. God has always been a big factor in my life. But when you are older, I will say, or if he does something drastic, or you know what you know, it changes your whole perspective about trusting him. Blind, full trust. I trust him at this point. The things that he has done for me in these past 2.5 years, there's no doubt that it wasn't him. I didn't even know, if you would have asked me 6 months ago, gave me my school name and said she was going to be, I didn't even know the school existed. Never heard of it, never knew of it, never thought of it. Never. And she's going there. If you would have told me you're going to be sending her to private school and you're going to pay this much amount of money and have a brand new house and still shop like you do and still live your life and still do all this, I would have been like, yeah, right. I couldn't fathom it. That's why I wanted to share this with everyone, to tell you, whatever you can concoct for yourself and plan for yourself. I'm not saying don't plan. I'm not saying but involve God in your plans. Ask him before you plan. Like, Lord, please guide me to where you want me to be. Lord, your will. I want your will for my life. Whatever he has for you is far exceeding anything that you can plan for yourself. Because the things that he can do for you, and I'm a witness of that, you can never do them for yourself. Ever. I couldn't get a house for myself. I would have had it when I first tried. I had the same amount of student loans. I couldn't do that for myself. I couldn't get Malaya to go to that school and be what I wanted her to be in that school for myself. I didn't think of the school because I didn't know it. I didn't even know she was going to go there. The interactions with people and the shift to get me to the school, I wouldn't have even fathomed it. She's going to a school that I never even heard of. So I say all that to say, the shouting part and the good part about God is he will use your missteps, your mistakes if you're honest with yourself, the things that you've done and maybe you didn't check with him, they're not bad. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that his will is the way. He will use the shifts that you try to make for yourself, the controlling pattern that you use for yourself, in mistakes, because we are supposed to lean to him in every situation. That's what I'm saying, small and big. The school to me was a small decision. Like, why would I burden God with that? We're in this district, she's going to school, she can't go to the other two. What's left? Right? I'm not including the private schools, so no, she can't go there. I haven't planned for private school. What's left? She's going here. I didn't consult with God and ask him, should she go there? Why would I? That's when he told me, okay, Siboney, it's not the big things like work, relationships, parents, health, money. It's not the big things, house. It's the little things too. School, friends, interaction, the where you should eat lunch, who you should talk to, who you should do. It's everything. Pray in every and all things and without ceasing in everything. So that's what I wanted to communicate to y'all. I know this video is long, but I really, really wanted to just tell y'all my testimony. God has done so many great things for me over my life. I'm so blessed in every aspect, and I know that's generational. My grandmother was amazing person, and she was very, very religious. I know she had a great relationship with God. She lived till she was 93. And so I know that a lot of things that I'm receiving are from her, and they're generational. And I do know that I'm very blessed. I've had, but I know also that you won't know until you know. And when he does things for you where you know it's nothing but that, like nothing but the blood and nothing but that, the songs that we used to hear, it won't connect until you know that that's what it is. And he will reveal himself to you every time to where you can know. Those little shifts and things that I was hearing and following, like the anxiety. And that's another thing, the feelings. Feelings are not bad. I learned this in therapy. Anxiety isn't bad. Over anything too much is bad. Your body's response to tell you something is wrong. Like, I'm uncomfortable. This is not, that is the spirit. That feeling that I was getting on the phone with that lady, I was like, this is bad. This is wrong. She cannot. It interrupted my spirit, disrupted it so bad. When I hung up the phone, she cannot. Like, this is not this year. Not in this way. Not this day. No. That is your body's way of telling you, the spirit's way of telling you, That feeling when I heard Rocket Mortgage on that radio, that sparked me to be like, Rocket Mortgage. Okay, call Rocket Mortgage. The feeling when I pulled up in the house and I was like the butterfly feeling, that's my house. When I walked into school, that was the spirit leading and guiding me. But you won't be able to hear it and be open to those inclinations and feelings until you surrender yourself. His will, not your will. He gives us free will, and I thank God that he does and allows us to choose. No lightning strikes down when you go off on your own. It doesn't. I'm so grateful that he uses our missteps for our good and everything works together for those who love him. I'm so thankful for that, because every time I don't make the right decision, I'm not saying that I'm holier than thou, and I'm saying that I'm learning and growing and knowing now that his will always will supersede mine. I'm thankful that when I didn't ask him, didn't go to him in advance, that he did shift my life and he did bless me and use things for my good. I am grateful for that. And that's all I wanted to say. I hope that's a blessing to somebody, just to know that trust him, trust the process, trust the wait time, trust the pain. He will use your pain, your isolation, your loneliness to bless you. You have to go through it. You know, like they say, seasons. But a lot of seasons are brought on by things that we do. I don't want y'all to miss that, because I'm aware of that as well. But trust him, trust the process, and surrender everything, all things, not little things, not just big things, but little things, all things, and trust him. And I swear that he will work it out for you, and it'll be amazing, because he's done and continues to do amazing things for me. I'll continue to be able to bless other people. That's one of the things that I didn't want to stop doing, and giving clothes and just hiring people to do things for me that I've always done. I'm not going to go into that, but I'm just thankful for that, and I just want to pass it along. So trust the process. Be patient. His will always over yours. Yeah, and that's what I want to say. So wrapping this video up, I got a couple of things from Express really quick that I want to show y'all. I know this is long, but I just had to get that out because I just wanted...
cry.
Huh?
Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I just wanted to let y'all know that he has done some awesome things. Well, give me some scissors. Oh, never mind. For me. And I just wanted to encourage somebody else as well. So if you are going through a time of isolation, loneliness, you're waiting for something, just know it all will work together, and the waiting is not in vain. So really quick, I ordered something from Express. They have like 150 off of 250 or something like that. I ordered 3 bodysuits. Ouch. Gosh, I'm gonna pull up my nails. I ordered some bodysuits and a pair of jeans. So the first thing I ordered was this silky bodysuit in green. I love the Kelly green color. It is so pretty. And I thought this would be cute to wear with jeans. You can blouse it out like high-waisted jeans. So I thought that was cute. I ordered a pink one as well, like in a different vibe. So this one is like a one shoulder, and the color is like gorgeous. In pink. I ordered both of these in an extra large. And I only shop Express when they have that 100 off the 150 off the 250 or 200 or whatever it is. The little cards that come for card holders. And I ordered that other bodysuit twice because I just loved it so much. So I got it in this bronzy color. I think they were like $20. They didn't cost that much. But it's so pretty, like that color on brown skin, gorgeous. And I love this new contour fabric. It's called the Body Contour Collection, Smooth Sculpt and Define Your Silhouette. So it's like skimsy but not as constricting. And lastly, I got a pair of jeans. Like I told y'all, I'm trying to replace my jeans that I sold. So these are, I got these in a 16. They're wide leg, high rise jeans, and they have slits at the knees, both knees. I love a good knee slit. And they're regular 88, but I got them for 34. I got them in a 16 just because I can wear a 14, but I don't want to cut off my circulation. So I got a 16. And then lastly, I just got a headband. Just because this weather is crazy. It's not even every day. So I got a headband. Just a pretty floral pink headband. And that's all I got from Express, y'all. I got a couple of things from Target, from Drawer Lab. And then I'm going to be done. Well, you might want to put on your shoes for where we're going, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to the thing. You might want to go put on your shoes.
Oh.
So I got some stuff from Target. This video is so long. And I really hope it was a blessing to somebody. And y'all were like, she's rambling crazy, because I wasn't trying to do that. So I got a set from Joy Lab. So I got the leggings. Target had 30% off of all their clothing a couple of weeks back. It took a long time for this stuff to come in the mail also. I got leggings from Joy Lab and a matching sports bra. The sports bra I got in the extra large. And the sports bra is from All in Motion. I don't know why it's from All in Motion, because it should be from Joy Lab. But yeah, I got a sports bra leggings combo. These are the leggings. I got the leggings in an extra large. And I only buy Joy Lab when it's on sale because I cannot be bothered. It's very expensive. Then I got another pair of Joy Lab pants. I'm looking out the window because my friend is coming with us.
And this my your headband.
That's not sure. It's small.
That's your, yeah.
I got a headband from Target also. This is from L. Erickson. It's like a smaller version of my Prada one, just when I don't want to be as extra. But I really liked it. It's like pink. And I got a Joy Lab set in hot pink. And I did get the matching one for this. So it's the hot pink set with the sports bra and the high-waisted leggings. And I'm going to wear like a shirt over it. So I had plans like with the black one to wear like my biggie shirt or some kind of like flowy shirt situation. I got the leggings in an extra large and the sports bra in an extra large also. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to wear these because y'all know I work from home and I dress casual like every day. And that's all I got, y'all. I really do hope my video was a blessing to someone. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh, these are the express cards I was talking about. So it's like, this is 75 off 200, but every once in a while during the app or when they need to sell things, they'll do 150 off 250. Whatever it is, it's like great. It's like maybe 150 off 300. It's 150 off 300. And so just wait on those sales before you buy anything. Y'all know I'm big for like having your cart ready to check out, but not checking out until you get the sale and double stacking, because I use that. And I also have 15 or 50 rewards dollars that I use. So yeah, I hope this video was a blessing. Let me know what you think about it. It was very different. I want to incorporate more things in my house because I'm always going to shop. So I'm always going to show y'all stuff. That's never going to change. Even if I didn't film, I would still buy this stuff. So we talked about that before. But I just wanted to let y'all know a little bit about me and also share some things that have helped me, ways that I've grown, things that are beneficial to me. And God put it on my heart to share, and I just want to share. So I hope this has been a blessing, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.